Okay, so there's a lottery going on in our chat. Is that it? Some people betting Ruben will, well, RMK says Ruben will do the first sub 53 lap. You think so? Let's wait it out. So let's see what we have here. Mechanic did 52.7. Underweight, by the way. Ruben 52.9. 53.2 in quali. Yelis says, I'm going to say 53.319. Oh, an exact number, okay. Also, Dylan DeWolf in kart 6. Lots of the best drivers in the best karts this afternoon. Weird coincidence. What do you mean? So green flag is out. Look at that. So Dylan DeWolf on kart 6. Nikolai Marsengo on kart 2. Ruben with that kart number 17. Klaus was with that number 1 with the 54-1. That will not be enough for the pole position. Good lap, good strong lap by Ruben. 53.5. James Bosch up to P6. Not bad. We still have Nikolai on that kart number 2. Dylan DeWolf up to P2. Maurice Hack said he will do a dance. There you go. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Maurice Hack got some moves for us. So back into racing condition. Damn, Dylan. Kart must be too cold. Yes, it was. Not just no risk, probably. So 53.5. You guys still think Ruben will be able to do a sub 53 lap? Get your bets on. On second spot, we have Dylan DeWolf. Victor Poiret, always doing good, starting off in P3. Nikolai Marsengo, still strong on P4. P5 for Jules Van Hulle. Jupp Van Leinhorst in P6. Kaczewski in P7. Klaus Wüster in P8. James Bosch in P9. Robin Evan in P10. P11 for Maurice Hack, our dancing boy from that talent factory. Albert Brad, the Brazilian, up to P12. Cedric Cardon in P13. Ryan Curtin in P14, along with his fellow American Tristan Lloydel and Adam Wyckoff in P16. On the back of the pack, Mario Baletilo from Spain. Let's start it off. Last race is about to begin. All right. Let's start this off. The last race for the day. Race G, race 6, Group G. Despiche Motorsports. Let's go Bosch. James is starting off in P9, if I remember correctly. And now there goes Ward with that green flag. We're going green, 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 and we are racing. Dylan DeWolf immediately going for the move on Ruben. Did not waste any time. Now Ruben is in the middle of Honolulu Sandwich. between Dylan and Victor now. There goes Ruben on the inside. Brings along Victor Poirier and Nikolai Marsengo. Up into P1, did not waste any time there. Went for the move again. Oh! Nikolai Marsengo dropping down to P4. Dylan DeWolf going for the move again, recovering P3. Victor Poirier up to P2. Ruben still in P1. That's a hard-fought battle between these four spots. So we got Ruben, Victor, Dylan, Nikolai, Jules. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. Just by looking at them, I know who they are. Getting better now. We should have 2 weeks of racing and not one. Dylan DeWolf just can't contain himself, huh? Instead of following, always on the attack. That's the opinion from our chat. Ruben holding on to that P1 position. Purple lap for now for Victor Poirier. Ruben now starting to gain a little distance to Victor Poirier in P2. Managing that gap a little bit safer as they go into the scoop. Let's do one more lap following along P2, 3, and 4. That is Victor, Dylan, and Nikolai as they go through the shadow realm. Dylan DeWolf with the fastest lap so far, 53,442. No moves yet for P2 between the Honolulu teammates. Oh, look at that. There's a move. There's a move. Dylan DeWolf going up on the inside of Victor again. Victor immediately protects from Nikolai Marsengo down in P4. Looks over his shoulder to protect against that. Meanwhile, back there, Jules Van Hulle is getting fired up while things are getting heated just in front of him. So Dylan DeWolf up to P2. Ruben Buiten's building a gap for now. That is a 0.9 seconds gap. If Poirier keeps on being slower and Dylan quicker, it will turn out bad for Dylan unless he goes for an early pit stop, but then he'll hit traffic probably. Well, now it's up to strategy between the Honolulu boys. A lot of defending going on by Victor. He's worried about Nikolai Marsengo going for the push there. So maybe it's a good move for Nikolai now, just going into the pits. Just like I said, I think he has a radio in there and is listening to our live stream. Nikolai Marsengo deciding exactly to follow my suggestion there. Oh, that was a close call for Nikolai Marsengo there. 18.099 pit stop. Risky. Arnaud Tuven. Arnaud, tell me one thing. Tuven, is that the way am I supposed to pronounce your last name? I don't want to slaughter you guys on your last names. That's bad for me. Is it Tuven or Toiven? And boom, purple lap for Ruben. 0.8 of a second ahead of Dylan DeWolf. Dylan with the 53.432 lap. On this particular lap, Ruben was 1/10 of a second faster. As we watch the fight between Jupp Van Leinhorst and Koczyczewski, that is for P5, net P6 position. No, I will tell you tomorrow for sure. Just taking a look at the suggestions from the chat. Field's starting to spread out a little bit. I want to watch some fighting. As we're looking for some close fighting. The mechanic will probably be half a second slower if it's on 90 plus kilos. Mechanics, I tell you what, they're doing a hell of a job on fastest laps today. This is Albert Broad and Maurice Haak, our dancing driver. What was that dance? Did he do a Brazilian dance? I'm not quite sure now. For now, Maurice doing a good job in front of Broad. That is Talent Factory versus Kamikaze teams. A couple more Bosch. Let's go. And I'm moving up. Okay, you know what? Western movie final meeting. The mechanic versus the champion of KWC 23. That is not a bad idea, actually. After the match races are done and the championship is done, one fast lap, winner takes it all. Sure, why not? And boom, Ruben extending his gap to Dylan DeWolf. 53.3 is the gap right now. Sorry, 53.3 is the purple lap by now. 1.3 is the gap from Ruben to Dylan. As we see, that is Ryan Curtin just on our screen over here. He is being chased down by, where's Ryan here? That is not Nikolai Marsengo. No way. As we get back to fighting between Maurice and Broad. That is the fight for P11, I think. Ruben, guess what? Trying to go into that sub 53, still not quite there. With a 53.189. 46.02 kilometers an hour average lap. As the race settles down, 53.2, that was the previous lap from Ruben. Smashing the field right now. 1.8 difference to Dylan DeWolf. Victor Poirier safely in third place. 2-ish, almost 1.5 seconds behind is Victor. Jules is 1.2 seconds behind Victor. Joop van Lijnhorst 1 second behind Jules. So everyone evenly spread out. That is Nikolai Marsengo going for a move with that number 2 cart. His previous lap was a 53.3. I believe Nikolai Marsengo already did his 2 mandatory pit stops. Meanwhile, Ruben Buten's up ahead, opening up that gap more and more. 1.9 now. Dylan DeWolf is just seeing that possibility of a victory escaping between his fingers. Adam Wyckoff back in P11 goes into the pits. There goes Ryan and Nikolai Marsengo. Good fight between these two. And boom, through the inside goes Nikolai Marsengo on Ryan Curtin. Adam Wyckoff out of the pits with an 18.2 pit stop total time. We're on the half point of the race with Ruben still up in front. All right, people, remember one more time, please leave that like. We got almost 200 of you watching us, and only a half of that number is the number of thumbs up. So if you're watching back home on your cell phone, put it on that vertical mode, close the chat window, press that thumbs up on the left side of the screen, then you put your screen back into the horizontal mode, and we go resume racing. Ruben, boom, another fastest lap, 53.152. 2.2 seconds ahead of Dylan. Dylan went for the move on that first, on turn one, on turn two. Actually, then Ruben on the big one went for the inside, got back that lead. Since then, no more threats to Ruben. Ruben going home with his fifth victory, I think, out of 6 races. The man is almost impossible to beat this year. Hello, people. KWC Motorsport, welcome one more time. Thibaut, you're racing on Nations Cup, right? Am I wrong? Thibaut, that's on our chat. Van Krunkelsven. Meanwhile, James Bosch into the pits. 18.5 is his pit stop time. As we go with Robin Evans and Klaus Wüster just behind him. That is for P8 and P9. I think for the net position that represents P10 and P11, I believe. Rubens with 37.3 purple, sector 3, total lap time of 53.2. 2.4 is the gap to Dylan DeWolf. Pretty safe. All right, Thibaut, welcome back. Enjoyed watching you on Nations Cup. You had a lot of people cheering for you in the chat. This is why I actually remember your name. Welcome to our stream. Marsengo has the speed to finish. P3 could be close. Yep. Let's see where Dylan stands here. So Dylan 53.4, Nikolai 53.4 as well. Yeah, definitely could be a close one. Victor Poirier down to P3. He is 2.1 seconds behind Dylan. Well, actually, Nikolai could be fighting for P2 even. Yeah, from the front runners, Nikolai Marsengo is up to P12. Maurice is on fake P11. Now, let's just put it that way. He still has to make both his stops. Up to P10 now. James Bosch, meanwhile, into the pits. Sam Slater, gutted. I cannot be there representing the UK. You should have come. I mean, you have your reasons not to come, but if you could, you should, of course. Ruben now maintaining the gap to Dylan DeWolf. Ruben's lap is at 53.296. As you can see to the left of our screen, Dylan with a 53.388, maintaining that 2.8 seconds gap. Ruben still with the fastest lap, but that doesn't count for any extra points anyway. Sadly, life gets in the way. Yeah, I totally understand. "17 laps gone." Mario Valecillo from Spain inside of the pits. Oh, here we go. 53.09. Did any one of you bet for that best lap time? Or you think that is going to get a little bit lower yet? Let me check Nikolai Marcinko's time, 53.5. That's his lap. Dylan's 53.4. Victor 53.4. It is going to be close for P2 actually. Ruben up ahead with that 5th victory out of 6 races. Almost in the bag. That man is flawless. He certainly has his eyes on the prize. For now, statistically speaking, he is the favorite to become the first triple world champion. Joop van Lijnhorst into the pits. So we're almost at the end of the race. Ruben, there are some bets going on. Too slow, too slow. You have to go 52.9. A little too slow, Ruben. I don't know what's going on back there. Get your head straight, Ruben. We need a 52.9. Way too slow, that 53.0. Come on. There are bets going on in the chat. Now with the 53.1. All right, so pit stop starting to go on. Dylan de Wolf in the pits. So Victor Poirier with a 53.3. Marcinko up to P7. Dylan de Wolf 17 seconds behind Ruben. So Ruben in. Ruben in for his mandatory first pit stop. Victor also in. Jules Van Hulle in as well. All right, this is the fight. Let's see who comes out in front. For now, Victor Poirier is in front. Jules slightly behind him. Kaczewski in. Klaus Wüster in. Broad in. Ryan Curtin also in. What I want to see is what Nikolai Marcinko will do. For now, he's in P5, 20 seconds behind. 20. Let's see. Let's take out 5. Oh, this is going to be, could be really, really close for P2 between Nikolai Marcinko, Victor, Jules, and Dylan. All right, here we go. That is good for Nikolai Marcinko. Good enough for P3. Dylan de Wolf up to P2. Nice job by Nikolai. Good strategy by him. Made up a lot of places, guaranteeing that P3 position, but he's so close to Victor Poirier. So there goes Dylan in P2, Nikolai in P3. And there he goes for another one. Maybe he's going to make a 52.9 lap. No, that is his out lap, taking home the win. Ruben Boutin's 5th victory out of 6 races. How about them apples? Wow. So 250 points on this man's total points. What is this? Nice. Ruben, winner for the 5th time out of 6 races. This is out of this world. This is performance right there. Dylan DeWolf in P2, P3, Nikolai Marcengo. Good strategy by him. Nice job. Victor Poirier in P4, P5 for Jupp van Lijnhorst. Jules Van Hulle, good solid P6 there. Pachichevsky in P7, Robin Evan in P8, Klaus Wüster in P9, James Bosch P10, Maurice Haak, our dancing driver boy, in P11, the Brazilian Brad in P12, Ryan Curtin in P13, P14, Cedric Cardon, Tristan Lloydel, the young American kid in P15, Adam Wyckoff P16, and Mario Balecilo down to P17. What did you think, my chat, about this racing day? We had a lot of emotions going down on track. We are going for a short-ish interval. If we get some interview maybe with Ruben, we will get back, or else I will get back in 2 minutes just to give you guys a couple of kisses and say goodbye. So enjoy some of the highlights and we'll be right back. All right, people, we are done for the day. Podiums are getting done over there on the podium room. Yeah, so good day's racing for us. I'm going to say it one more time. Please get that thumbs up button clicked there. Help. Forget about helping us. Help out the sport. Help out visibility for our beloved rental karting sport, so drivers can have more opportunities and more sponsorships closed for them. I mean, with open doors for them, okay? So I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same thing. Be safe, stay at home. Watch this again, show it to other people, and make sure we make this sport explode over the next years. My name is Marcos Ascensão. Good luck writing my name down or looking me up. So big kisses. Mwah, mwah. See you all tomorrow, 8:30. We are on air one more time.